Hi everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel now just to talk about what the woman downstairs is doing. She's sending dust through into my home. She's doing this deliberately because of the way the sun's shining in that window right there. She does it every time the sun comes in the window like this. She's doing it to deliberately try and cause me panic, and she's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she does this, so it's actually attempted murder. This woman has done this so many times. It's probably over 100 times now. In the past 10 months, she does it a couple of times a day, and it makes her feel powerful, I think, because she's being paid to put me through this abuse by the landlord, St George Community Housing, and this woman just can't accept that I'm not dead because I was supposed to pass away from this abuse, and she can't accept that I haven't died, so she's trying to literally force it to happen. And my heart is pounding because of the severe trauma this woman has put me through over the past 20 months she's put me through abuse, but she was actually involved in this as far back as 5 years ago. She was involved in putting me through abuse. It started off psychological, but it's turned into physical abuse now, and that is because of the way that I am traumatized by this. She attacks the air that I'm trying to breathe. She's sent gas into my home in the past. This woman's mentally disturbed, and she's doing it through her rigged range hood that St George Community Housing rigged for her. St George Community Housing gave this mentally disturbed woman everything she needs to put me through abuse, torture actually, in my home. And she is mentally disturbed because it would take a mentally disturbed person to be able to sit there and do this to an innocent person. This woman is extremely cruel and ruthless, and she enjoys having that power over me, obviously. She's able to watch me on illegal cameras in my home. St George Community Housing gave her them as well. And not only that, there's other abusers viewing into my home illegally to watch me be put through this cruelty. This woman downstairs, she's been getting money off some of those abusers as well. People that have been involved in this abuse for the past 20 months that want me to pass away also because they know they've done so much. And some of these people are people that own or are involved in big corporations, organisations that don't want to be held accountable for what they've done, so they're paying this woman to abuse me. It's abuse of power, it's abuse of human rights, it's a crime against humanity. It's so severe. That what these people have done to me is a crime against humanity. It's the kind of inhumane abuse that no one should ever have to go through. I mean, I've got no privacy at all, and I'm being put through this traumatic abuse where these people are able to control my air, and there's 3 of them, and they're all mentally disturbed. And the landlord is prolonging the abuse. I've emailed the landlord on several occasions to get these neighbours to stop. They're watching my channel. They've rigged these neighbours' range hoods so that they could purposely abuse me. They've also put cameras in my home, so they know exactly what's going on. They're watching the whole situation, and they're trying to prolong the abuse for as long as they can because they're trying to force my death too. At this point, these people are absolutely delusional because they're all caught, and it's just like these are just a small majority of people who just cannot accept that I haven't died. These people took a risk. So, when you take a risk, that is a risk. You can't force something to happen that's not meant to happen, especially if it's not meant to happen in God's eyes. So that's what this woman's trying to do. She's trying to force my death, and she's watching my heartbeat, and it's pounding out of control. And she feels powerful to be able to do that. It's sick. This woman's sick. And she also feels powerful to be able to watch me have to clean up this dust. You know, she can view into my home. She watches me clean it up. And that's sick. This woman's mentally disturbed. And yes, St George Community Housing's using that mental disturbance. And so are these other organisations, including the Campbelltown Police, who are involved in this. They also view into my home illegally. They're watching this all happen. They do absolutely nothing. They even encourage these people to do this. My family members are also viewing into my home illegally. They are involved in this. They have stolen my life, my legacy, my inheritance from me and my grandchildren. And I want it back so that I can go and get to safety. And I'm pretty sure that they are caught also. All these people are caught. They are. And it's just like, yeah, like I said, there's just this small group of people who just cannot accept that I'm not dead. And it's these neighbours, the 3 neighbours that are joined to my home in St George Community Housing that's using them like puppets. They're mentally disturbed. They're dangerous. This woman downstairs is very dangerous. She's sent raw gas into my home in the past. She's out of control completely. But because the Campbelltown Police are in on this, there's no one to call on for help. I've also reached out to people from large organisations, you know, that are meant to help people going through abuse like this, and they did nothing to help me, and that is because the justice system is behind all of this. It's all happening because of a cover-up that the justice system and the health system have, you know, they planned all this out. They are paying these people. They paid the landlord. They bribed the landlord to do this. My family members took bribes. And it was all a big risk, you know. I'm not meant to be here in these people's eyes. I was meant to pass away from the abuse. I've had MK Ultra carried out on me for the past 20 months here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. And it hasn't worked. And it's never going to work. And I have no idea why these delusional people are still doing what they're doing. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to continue getting evidence, and I'm going to keep posting it on my channel, because my channel is my only protection from these people. And yeah, I have reached out to large organisations for help, but they didn't help me. I think they were either lied to about the situation, about me, to stop them from helping me, or I don't know, they may have taken bribes as well. But I know that there has been people that have taken bribes. And that includes the landlord and my family. That's really all I've got to say this morning about this, but I want this to stop. So if there's anyone out there that can help me bring these people to justice, they deserve to be in jail for what they've done. I mean, they're tampering with the air in my home, and this is St George Community Housing, the well-known housing provider, and what they do, they just ignore me. I send them emails. I've even had representatives in my home standing here talking to me about it that have done nothing, and they're just prolonging it, hoping that every day they can kill me, and this is all going to go away because the police are involved. The ambulance drivers here in Campbelltown have been involved in carrying out setups in the past to do with me. So they're hoping that they can quickly kill me by speeding my heart up and causing me a heart attack. I mean, that's delusional. That is, I mean, if your life depends on that, you are seriously delusional, landlord, and you need to get real, because that doesn't even make sense. And not only that, everyone sees you. Everyone knows what you're doing. So why on earth are you still doing this? If anyone can help me raise public awareness, please help me. I'm in a very dangerous situation because I have 3 mentally disturbed people that have joined my unit that are capable of tampering with the air and sending whatever they like into the atmosphere of my home. And no, I'm not going to move because it's the justice system and the health system behind this. They've already followed me from the South Coast to Campbelltown to carry out this abuse. So they're going to follow me no matter where I go. So this is why I have to get justice for this and keep exposing these people until they're caught. But I know they're caught, and it's any day now. These people are going to be dealing with the law for what they've done. So I have no idea why they're still trying to kill me every day, because you're going to be up for attempted murder. And I'm going to let people know every time you bring my heart rate up, okay? I'm going to let people know that so that if anything does happen, you will be held accountable. And there's plenty of people watching these videos, just because it doesn't reflect that there is on YouTube. There are a lot of people watching them because my phone's been hacked by the general public. I mean, anyone can watch my phone that's involved in this, because the justice system have made sure that I have no privacy. So there's a lot of people viewing these videos, and St George Community Housing, you really must be delusional if you think there's not one person out there that's going to hold you accountable for this if anything happens to me. So you better tell your goon downstairs to leave me alone and to stop sending this dust into my home. This woman is a hired hit woman who was expecting a lump sum of money when I pass away. This is how cruel this woman is. She's put me through this for 10 months straight. She's tampered with my air. And I think for her, it's not just the money, it's that power that she has to do this that is driving her actions. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me, please help me stop this woman, because she's so smug. She's so smug, and she needs to be brought down a peg or two from her high horse. She does. Anyway, thank you for listening, and enjoy your day. I still will. I'm not going to let this woman spoil my day.